Hello again, this is Phillip Radke for CST 236, and this is Milestone 2. So as you can see, the home page hasn't changed much, except for we have the search catalog and the product catalog links. They function, so the product catalog will take you to every item that we have available. You see next page, previous page will take you, you can just scroll through the items. Search catalog is pretty self-explanatory. You type in a word or a search string and it will return the items that contain that string. As you can see, it works. As for the code running behind the scenes, you will see here I've added a secure page, which is just going to check if the user is logged in. If not, they will head them back to the login.html. The search.html contains a simple form with an input for text and a submit button. And this search controller is located here. I'll take you to the search controller, which just displays the items that were returned from this product business service, which we will get into in just a minute. Basically just formats a table depending on if the item is, or if the product return is null, or is an array of items, or if it's just a single product. So if we head over to product business service.php, this is new. I added all of the functions that are going to be relevant to products are here. You will find get catalog, which returns the entire catalog depending on the offset. It returns a maximum of 10 items starting at whatever the offset would be. This is set so that I can have better control over what the pages. If there's more than 10 items, then I can go to next page, so on and so forth, previous page. Get number of products just returns the total number of products that are available for purchase in the catalog. This returns a single product's full information as a product object, which we'll get into in a minute as well. And find product by name returns either an array of product objects or a single product object, or null if no item is found. So that's pretty simple. We'll go to the product data service, which get catalog. This product data service basically just contains all of my queries to the database, which we have made changes to, and I will show you that in just a minute. So find product by name returns, it's just a simple search query, and this is get product details, just selects a single product by ID, and this just counts the number of products available. And this is the get catalog, which contains an offset so that we can control which items are being returned. So if we go to user data service, this one is I moved all of the functions that were in the functions.php to their respective data access objects and business objects. So here this just contains all of the functions for user data to get access to the database. There's a user business service, which is very similar to the product business service in that it just contains the logic for registration, logging in, etc. And then if we go to product and user.php, these are just classes. You can create objects for the products to be displayed, or users, whoever's logged in, or later on when we implement user administration, this is one way to do it. Our database.php simply contains a single function for getting a connection to the database. And our styles.css hasn't changed. I implemented an autoloader, which gave me lots of problems in the beginning, but it functions. It basically just contains a script that autoloads every single item in every directory of the project. So first it will get the last directories, number of last directories, which is, so if you are in the business, you're in a page that is in the controllers, let's say, this will return 1 last directories, because it's going to, number of last directories is going to return 1 because you are in one like nested folder within the project folder. And this for each loop is just iterating through each directory and including every one of the classes that are here. So as you can see, business, database, controllers, business/models, these are all the and then that should be everything. I don't think there's anything else. Products displayed, it's pretty simple. We've got a page stub, show products. I wanted to implement this so that I could use it for the search results and the entire catalog, but it didn't end up working out in time to get it turned in. But so this will likely be reworked, but it is functional, as you have seen. It essentially just displays all of the content returned from the product business service get catalog offset. That is all it is for that. And as for the SQL server, this is what's changed. I've essentially just added a products table, which contains all of our products, obviously, which contains their ID, the name of the item, the description, how much it costs, and how many we have in stock. These are dummy items. I just found things around the house and just put numbers and a description to it. Nothing special. Eventually we're going to be adding the like a photo of the item, additional details such as weight, things like that, stuff that would be relevant to ordering these items. As for now, it's a simple, very simple database. It's not really relational at this point. Users hasn't changed much at all. I just added some more dummy names, dummy users. This is essentially just going to be for the user administration portion of the project. And that is everything that's changed in the SQL server. So that concludes my presentation on what is new in Milestone 2. Thank you for joining me.